It's not fan fiction. This is real.
No, this is real.
This is real!
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest. Last time on Stumble Quest.
2 new ships have emerged on the battlefield.
Friend or foe? Friend or foe?
Friend. Why would they be foe?
Well, I don't know, man. Shit's fucked up.
They're the Dockride guard ships. It's time for Crab. Crabbo, moving sideways as crabs do, again, opens up one of its claws to try and grab your ship. So, Crabbo closes a claw around your ship. Awful crunching noises as it closes it.
Shit. Knack looks down at Honey, and then Honey charges towards the side of the boat and leaps off the side of the boat towards the crab.
Okay, so Honey, as he's going across Krabengonder's claw, kind of slips a couple times, but pulls himself back up and makes the trip successfully.
Wow.
Very stressful, but he manages to do it.
Honey's gonna do a burrow. He's
Yeah.
just gonna dig down into the fucking crab's head.
Disgusting. Continue.
Honey is almost dug all the way through this crab's arm. That crab cannot use that arm.
Good. When will he die?
Scarlet, I'm gonna say, forgoes the first
Yeah.
spear and charges it into a just super powerful one. The spear goes directly into the wound that Honey just made, and the crab kind of stops for a second and rattles and explodes.
Thank God.
I would like,
Like
to,
little bits going in your mouth.
I would like to thank Honey.
No one's mouth.
I would like to thank Honey for making this possible.
Yeah, where's
and I also
poor
would like to
Honey in
thank
all
the
this?
Academy.
Because he went on
Honey
the ground.
is now using the severed claw as a raft. Krabengonner
dead.
exploded.
Crab exploded.
He blew up
A crab died.
in a
Is there
beautiful, sparkling
Yeah.
explosion.
Is there a generalized huge cheer of joy
Oh, yeah.
throughout all the crews?
There's a brief pause as the dust settles. And by dust, I mean
Crab
awful
dust.
Yeah,
cloud of
crab
mist.
particle.
What? Everything become a fine mist.
Do you remember the
with you.
exploding whale?
It exploded.
Do you remember the exploding
Of course I remember the exploding whale. It was horrible. It blew up, Kellan.
Yeah.
It was like that, though.
We didn't even get hurt at all. Just our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Which is pretty dangerous.
I mean, to be fair, if the ship got hurt too bad, Art would have just died. 'Cause he
Yeah.
couldn't swim, so.
Shark boys disintegrate.
No! This is the biggest loss.
They did their job and now they're going.
After that brief pause as everything settles, there is a big resounding cheer amongst your ship and the
Hi-yo.
other 2 ships.
Hey.
They didn't do fucking any. They just showed up.
They shot once.
They shot.
As
Twice.
as the cheers ring out and everyone's really happy, Knack stands staring at where the crab just exploded, and the cheers kind of just fade out for him as he comes to realize that it's all his fault that this giant legendary animal just died. And
It was a great laugh.
Poor Knack.
and he looks down at his metal arm and
God.
he just remembers how he was like lighting shit on fire and he thought that the metal arm was punishment for that.
Unaware of how you are feeling, Oswalt pats Knack on the back and goes, what, man, wow, you really fucked that thing up with some lightning bolts, buddy. Ooh, that was some good, wow. I didn't know you could do that.
I love how bad Oswald is at reading a room.
Oh, it's so good.
Brix.
Brix is stuck in the scaffolding.
Get her down.
Tail's stuck in the ropes. Help!
Art's gonna get her down.
Knack,
I'm panicking!
you pat Knack's shoulder and he kind of buckles under it a little bit like he wasn't expecting it at all. And he just says, "It had to be done."
Well, yeah. I mean, it was already technically dead. So, yeah. I mean, yep. We just killed it again. Not me, though. I was pretty useless throughout that.
Has Art fished Brix out of the ropes?
Yeah, I
yet?
think Art's fished Brix out of the ropes. We can approach friends.
Brix is just like, it smells like a seafood locker room in here.
Yeah, don't eat any of that. That's... Ugh.
Knack looks over at Oswalt and says, "Oswalt,
Yeah, buddy.
I think I killed it."
Well, I mean,
We all did.
we all contributed to it. I mean,
Technically, Scarlet killed it.
well,
technically
she dealt the final blow, but we all
We all
could-
collectively.
yeah, yeah.
I think of this as an absolute win for all of us.
This
Yeah.
is
Says everyone else but Knack.
And Knack says, "No. I mean, I think this is all my fault."
I don't follow, buddy.
I saw something at the bottom of the lake by the tower.
Yeah.
I could have stopped this.
Okay.
I could have prevented this.
Oh, how?
How could you have known?
Knack just looks down. If I had informed anyone of this, I was just caught up in everything that's been happening.
If you told somebody about it, the best we could have hoped for is knowing about it ahead of time. This thing's probably been dead and zombified for a while now. I mean, really, if it's anybody's fault, it's that fucking guy's. No, Cal, dude, it's Cal's fault. He's been running around and he's fucking doing some evil garbage all over the place. I mean, really, everywhere we go and we deal with this weird stuff, the only thing that's been consistent is that his ass has been there before us. Really, we're just glorified janitors cleaning up all the shit that he's leaving everywhere. And, he's already taken advantage of the fire guy and made him do all sorts of horrible shit. And he fucking tricked Damia. I mean, who knows what else we're going to find? Who knows what else he had to do with those goddamn temples? And he's an unsavory. I don't like him. I think it's his fault, not yours.
I have to agree. I can't shake the idea that he may have been involved in things we don't even know about.
But look on the bright side. Eventually, we'll catch up with him, and then we'll just kill him a little, and he won't do that anymore.
Just a little.
Just a little. Cheeky.
Oswalt can have a little
murder
as a treat.
That's right.
Yeah.
Knack looks
won't
up
let
at
this
you,
die.
and then he
Me neither.
puts his arm around you. And
Yeah.
just kind of looks down in the water.
Yeah. Just think of it this way. It would have been worse if it was still alive. I guess after he says that, Oswald just stares into the water with Knack, not feeling anywhere near the remorse that Knack is.
Yeah.
I like how a lot of the members of this party just like
Don't understand.
we all
each
like
other's
feel
plight.
stuff for different reasons, but none of us
none
are
of
really
us
all that
understand.
empathetic.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not
We have like no empathy at all.
not true. We all support each other and we're empathetic, but we don't have. We can't. That doesn't mean we understand.
Yeah. Yeah, Art's just gonna come in and
Knack is done.
pat Knack on the shoulder a bit and just say, we did our best. This is what we could do. And Oswald's right, it's probably been technically dead for... before we got here, at least.
Yeah. Hey, is
Knack
Honey
nods.
still in the water? Is Honey in the water?
He's floating on the cliff.
Yeah. Get up here.
She's like floating up along the ship.
Yeah.
Just back paddling back to the shore.
Knack reaches into his bag and pulls out a rope with a grappling hook on the end and hands all of you one end of the rope.
Oh, I was
All
pulling him
right,
up.
here we go.
I thought we were going somewhere for a minute. I was like, mm-mm. With my rolls, never.
Marvelous.
And then he jumps down and wraps him up with the grappling hook.
Yeah, let's pull
Everyone
Knack and
pull
Honey
him
up.
up.
Pulls up
Everybody
Honey.
pull honey up.
Paul! Paul!
Do we need to use rope?
Nah, we'll
Nah.
just assume that you guys go through some effort.
Yeah.
It's
We
it's-
take 20.
Yeah, it's hard work, but you get Honey up there. He's thrashing a little.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
to be understood.
Yeah.
To be expected.
Doesn't quite understand what's happening, but gets it enough eventually.
I'm assuming we head back to
Yeah, let's
shore
head
of the
back to
boat
shore.
once we.
Ah, yes, you do. But first, Captain Guy
Fucking guy.
is like,
Fucking guy.
Did he take the thumbs out of his ass?
he did, and
Oh
he's,
look! Oh, what a coincidence! The thumbs are out of his ass. Wow.
he rallies the crew and is like, stellar work, men.
Does
we
he
really
offer to shake hands with anyone and everyone's like, I'm good? Like,
no, he's just like being very self-congratulatory. He's like, we all band together and we took this monster down. Everyone did great work.
Especially your thumbs.
Does Knack say that?
says that in Thry-Cream.
Yeah,
so the
in
rest of-
Thry-Cream, that's it.
Nack's been calling him out on his thumbs the whole time in Thry-Cream.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't
Oh,
understand
look.
what you mean.
Oh look, thumbs. The thumbs are out of your ass. Wow.
Thumbs were never in my ass, all right?
Small arm
Metaphorically or
don't even reach back
otherwise.
there.
Captain Thumass decided to fucking step down from his post.
At one point, I'm gonna have Art learn Thry-Cream just so he knows what nonsense you're spending.
Yeah. I know Thry-Cream, but I will refuse to act like I know what's happening. I'm just hearing this and I'm like,
Scarlet's just like trying not to laugh.
yeah, try not to let challenge.
Are you being insubordinate on my ship?
Ah, please. Yes, can we please land?
I don't want to be
I
on this boat
hate-
anymore. We're gaining water.
We're taking on water.
We have been taken off
Ramming speed!
Abandoned ship.
ramming speed towards the coast.
Ramming speed into town.
I hope
All
that a
right.
bunch of we're taking on waters wind up in the final cut of this.
All of
I
it.
don't see how they won't.
And I hope that all the Captain Thumass shit winds up in the episode.
As you're pulling back into the docks, a bunch of people have crowded around and are all cheering. As you get
Is no one
closer,
upset that the fucking Earth, or no, the light
I mean-
crab? Yeah.
they're mostly happy at the moment that they're not dead.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
when it came up, it was pretty menacing.
Yeah,
I guess we'll have to figure out how that thing fit into the food chain.
yeah, they're gonna have to ponder on it later and be like,
That was the only thing keeping the megalodons away. There's just like 20 megalodons going on the shore.
all right. So as you guys are pulling into the dock and a bunch of people are cheering your victory, the cheers start to die down into murmurs of confusion for a sec, as the ship isn't quite slowing down enough.
Oh,
Brix!
Ramming speed.
Brix!
Everybody pulling the sail.
Slow it down!
Everybody-
Brace yourself!
Break!
Like, just fucking coddle the canvas, please, and stop.
Do we not
Hey,
want to
Captain
get
Thumass! Captain your ship, asshole!
Captain Guy is like, what do I do?
What do we do, Thumass?
It's too late. The ship is
Oh, like, it's not too late. Are you kidding me? What do I do?
That's
I wanna cut
a
the
16
canvases.
to just throw a gust of wind the other direction.
Okay.
I also got a 20 reflex save
To
to
toss in an anchor.
Yeah,
drop the
drop the
anchor.
anchor. Yeah.
Oswalt's standing at the front of the ship with a big old smile on his face because he has no idea something's going on.
All right. So, okay. So the boat does not quite crash into the dock. It
Good.
stops just short, but it
marvelous.
stops very abruptly.
Yeah.
Sucks!
It's like, whoa. Can everybody please roll balance?
Oh, that was bracing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Can
I
you roll
failed
one
the
for
balance, but that's
socks?
Roll
fine.
Balance.
Yeah, I got a 7, but it's worth it.
I got a 21.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Me too.
Okay. And you got
21.
okay. You're fine.
14 plus 2, 16.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're okay.
Yeah.
I got
Did I
an
brace
18.
myself?
18. Okay,
But-
so you're okay.
But Honey got a 9.
Okay.
Honey goes
Oh,
fucking
God.
flying.
And I don't know
Paying
what Socks
attention.
got, so Socks might have
Wait,
slammed
Socks
into the
wasn't
gate.
on the boat.
Socks is
He's
in the boat.
brig.
Knack, Scarlet, and Brix are Okay. So is Captain Guy, as a matter of
I
fact.
don't
Fuck
care.
this guy.
Everybody else on the ship goes
This guy.
and just rolls on the ground for a little while.
Sorry.
Yeah. And again, the cheers are all just done, and there's just kind of like a...
Yeah, I would too.
People
That's
were
fair.
cheering, and they're like, "Yay, the boat's coming!" And it was like, it did not slow down.
Yeah.
The boat's coming. The boat's coming.
The boat's coming.
And then it just stops, and they're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a very nervous applause.
Okay.
Nervous
Alright.
and confused.
Oswalt stands up and put his hand in the air and goes, "Yay!" and then jumps onto the dock.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Let's
It's
disembark,
fine.
please.
Okay. And there are still more people coming from the far ends of the city as they learn what the hell the huge explosion was.
Did you hear that the world crab was out there? It's dead now, but like that was fucked
Did you
up.
hear that? He's like,
That
fuck,
was
I didn't
fucked
even
up.
get to see it.
Oh,
Ah,
I was
shit.
just gonna finish this up and then head down. Ah, man.
I was just gonna finish up this word puzzle, and then I was gonna...
Well,
Shit, man. I didn't even finish the fucking puzzle. I can't figure out this one. You disembark and are greeted by a very grateful dockmaster. Thank God. Thank God for all of you.
Yeah, glad
Sure.
you gave us a boat now, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
At any point, was anyone going to tell us about the giant menacing crab just underneath the surface of the bay? Anyone? Were we ever going to find out about this thing?
I mean, it's not typically been hostile.
Neither are the rest of the animals that have been around. Am I right?
I suppose so.
All right. As long as we all understand where we're at right now. Anyway, it's fixed.
Well, we didn't know it was leaking out into the ocean. Now we do.
This is fair.
"This
And
is
we
as
will-
angry as Art's gonna get." I feel.
Yeah.
And we will keep an eye out.
Good. Where's our reward for fixing your huge problem?
You'll get a reward. My God.
Good.
Presumptuous, aren't we?
Oh, jeez.
I can't believe that you saved my life and now you're asking for something. Wow, how presumptuous. Fucking bugs.
Oh my god.
Shut up, you're like 10.
I'm gonna go take a bath. Like I'm checking out of this
11,
one.
thank you.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so, like so drained. I got no magic left in me. That last spear really took it out of me.
As everybody's disembarking the ship, again, Captain Guy is disembarking
Fucking
and being
Guy.
very
Fucking
self-congratulatory. He's being like, "Ah, yes, everything was under control and went swimmingly.
Would you
Thank
look
you,
at
Let's break
Look
his
at
6
the-
legs.
look at the thumbs on this guy? Let's break his thumbs.
Let's
Let's
break all
break
of
his
his
thumbs.
His 4 thumbs. Let's break his 4 thumbs.
Look at the fucking thumbs on this guy, am I right? Wow!
It's just the right green expression. You wouldn't get it.
I'm very serious. Like Art is like walking back to the inn. I'm done here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
for
as
sure.
Captain
left.
Guy, as Captain Guy is stepping out and proclaiming that he did so well, Dockmaster Gaka is like, "Yes, I can see that. Congratulations, Captain."
Knack wants to
Yeah.
go spend time with Doki.
Oh, that's fair.
Fair enough.
No,
He's done.
Art is covered in giant crab necrotic goo, and he is legitimately going to go have a bath.
Yeah. That.
The
No,
bathhouse.
it's gotta be like the Japanese bathhouse. Where
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get
The
off first
onsen.
and then get
The
it.
Like an
onsen.
Oh,
yeah.
but also, yeah, just anime bathhouse,
Yeah.
yes. Where we can, like, shout at each other over the walls.
Anime bathhouse episode.
Oh, finally! Marvelous.
It's now.
happening now.
It's happening right now.
Anime time is
We
now.
all go to the bathhouse.
Yeah, Oswald gets in the water. It starts turning gray.
Gross.
Ew.
You have to
Oh,
rinse
this
off
is my
Yeah, you
natural
gotta
color.
wash first.
Yeah.
did.
Nasty
God!
boy.
He did
Greasy.
wash off first.
Greasy, gross boy.
Alright, so you guys go and take a load off, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We all-
Captain
How much
Guy
is it to
and
go to the bathhouse?
Dockmaster
We're having a
Gaka are
Patreon
off.
exclusive moment.
Oh,
in the-
good. We can
in the
continue to make
bathhouse.
fucking thumb jokes at fucking.
Well, I mean, after they had their first little initial back and forth, they headed back to City Hall so Captain Gurkha, or Dockmaster Gurkha, could get a full report from Captain Guy.
I'm sure that's gonna be
Wait,
accurate.
did you say that the Dockmaster's at the bathhouse too?
No!
No,
everyone?
she's getting a report from this guy. He's gonna give her all the
Oh,
shit.
I thought you said Captain Thumbass and
Yeah,
and Dockmaster Gurkha and like all the characters were at the bathhouse.
Yeah.
No!
no, that's for later. That's for Patreon exclusive content.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right now,
Stay tuned.
Got to pay for the titties.
yeah, you gotta pay for the not safe for work shit. Otherwise, it's happening off camera.
It's true.
The fan
Yeah.
service is paid content.
It's paid content, guys.
It's true. It's
This
true.
is gonna come out and we're still not gonna have a Patreon.
Yeah.
That's the rub.
It's gonna come out in like 4 months.
Yeah,
We're not
and we're
gonna
still
have
gonna
a
be like,
Oh.
SpaghettiOs.
Eventually, we should also give the Dockmaster the rundown of what actually happened. Because I'm sure fucking Guy over here is gonna tell her some bullshit.
So, as you guys are approaching the tavern once again, you are greeted by Doki.
Are we
who
bathed?
is ve-
Are we squeaky
You guys
clean?
aren't-
No,
haven't done
we're
anything
going
yet.
back to the tavern.
Oh, I'm so
Tavern's where
sorry,
the baths
man.
are.
She's gonna see you and you're gonna be stinky.
Are the
I'm so
bathhouses
sorry.
at the tavern?
No, I mean, they're nearby-ish.
Jeff's just hoping we
I'm-
get off of this.
Off the
No,
bathroom.
I'm
Get
totally
off
down
it.
with the bathhouse there.
Okay.
You guys are greeted by Doki.
It's all generally the same direction.
Yeah, and
Sick.
somewheres in the background, Libra's just confused.
People are talking about giant crab man. I don't know, man.
Oh, hey, little man.
Hi. Doki
How's
is
the headache?
very bad.
Yeah. Right.
Doki's very concerned, and as soon as she sees you guys, runs up and hugs Knack.
Oh,
Next,
Does
like,
she regret it? What with the stink?
yeah, next like
A little.
sorry.
Not a lot.
I was just so worried about all of you. With the crab and the
It was a stupendously large crab.
that was quite the crab. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried about you too. Next says.
Oh.
It was a large crab, but Knack was so strong.
Yeah.
And honestly, defeated it pretty much single-handedly. It was very impressive.
Next like
He didn't want to, though. You know.
No.
With
Of course.
loving nature
Yeah,
and all. But
yeah, and
He's gentle, but he knows his duty
yeah.
and loves his friends.
yeah,
Neck blush.
yeah. Also,
Neck blush. I like
he-
how you're talking like an old 2000s roleplay, like
Neck
text
blush.
roleplay.
Yeah, neck blushes. Puts hands on cheeks.
Like asterisks.
X3.
he also did a really cool backflip at one point.
Yeah, we
Just
saw
because he had the style on him.
Neck tilts his head. And he goes, "Oh, did I?
Don't roll very good.
I
Oh,
nudge
that's
her
next
a
one.
little bit.
I did."
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Honey sees a bug on the ground and smites it.
Oh my god.
You can only smite once per day.
Was that bug evil?
Yes.
Oh my god, that bug was evil.
No, it doesn't do anything if it's not evil.
You can still smite something.
The bug
it just
goes
might
like-
not work.
He's excited about his new powers.
The bug is like, "Ah!" and like a spirit like rises up out of the bug. And we're like, holy shit, that bug was coming right for us.
That bug was the big bad.
Smoke face.
What the
Coming
fuck?
up.
Wait, none of us even
Yeah.
saw it.
No, this is like
He saved her life.
this is like in Community
Honey.
where Abed's like delivering a baby in the background. It's like Honey heading off all these like
Yeah.
evil things at the past before they can even make it.
Knack drops. Okay, hold on.
Sorry,
We need to give Jeph a second.
Terrible.
Bug.
Yeah.
It was evil, you guys.
Oh my god!
Whoa. I guess bugs are evil.
It was just like a fucking bright white
It was a
spark
super,
and then
yeah,
like a
super evil
black
bug.
smoke.
That
Yeah.
bug was chaotic evil. But Knack
Oh.
Knack hasn't had a chance to take in the fact and absorb the fact that Honey has powers.
Wow. You really saved us back there, buddy.
Yeah, that's about it.
Knack kind of touches one of the spikes on him.
I guess there's a silver lining to this after all.
Hey, you.
You know that thing that, like, sheeps do when they're excited and they bounce on the front two paws? Honey does that.
Cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Socks
yeah,
is
dude.
just kind of chilling.
I tell Doki,
We were just going to the bathhouse.
That sounds like a good idea.
She says,
Yeah.
as
I
she's
think we
like,
need-
She, yeah.
trying to
she-
evade the fact that you smell terrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to come?
I think we've all been working pretty hard
Yeah.
lately.
I suppose I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
see Brix at the bathhouse? She's like,
Yeah.
no,
She's whipping everyone with a towel.
I love this place.
Even Brix like knows that she needs a bath.
But
'cause
she
she's
take- when-
fucking stinky as
When
hell.
she takes the towel off, it's like, Brix is naked.
Even though you've seen her naked multiple times.
Yeah, it's not the towel. It's just the cape. When the cape
yeah,
comes off,
yeah.
it's like,
All right. Yeah, and Lieber is close behind. He's like, what the hell just happened? I woke up and there was, like, people screaming everywhere. And someone said something about a crab.
Yeah.
the
You missed
world
it.
crab was turned undead and didn't like the whole antidote thing, so we killed it.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a world crab?
You know, your regular
I-
Tuesday.
Don't know.
It's
Now
a crab
it's
as big
time.
as the world.
All I know is that people are panicking. I was helping
Yeah.
people try to keep some kind of
Yeah,
order.
it was really
Jesus.
messed up. And
But-
now we're covered in gross undead crab guts, and we're gonna go have a bath.
Yeah, Oswalt pulls a chunk of crab off of him and holds it out to Lieber and goes, "This is the world crab."
Oh, what's left of
He,
them?
like, pokes at it. He's like, so was it the crab that exploded?
Yeah, yeah.
Knack pats
Jesus.
Lieber on the back, leaving crabby
Gross.
handprints on his back.
It says, "Come take a load off with us."
I think I have to now.
Yeah, you stink
Yeah,
now.
you just, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, way to go, Knack.
Every ounce of this thing is really potent.
Ugh,
We're just creating excuses
Yeah.
Yeah.
for everyone to go to
Well,
the
Let's go to the
bathhouse.
bathhouse.
terrible.
Let's go already!
To the bathhouse. To the conveniently placed and free bathhouse.
Yes, I mean, no one wants us walking around like this, even if it wasn't free.
Even
it
though
was gonna be.
50% of the population
Oh, please
is
just come
is
on.
walking around like this. We get there and the bathhouse is just super busy. Everyone's covered in crab.
It's just crab water at that
There's
point.
lines upon lines.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit.
Can we not skip what with being the like?
Oh, I'm
saviors?
kicking everybody out. If
We
I
can
have
skip.
You guys arrive at the bathhouse, despite it being supremely busy. One of the people closer to you in line recognizes you guys from having stepped off the ship that defeated Crabmangander. And it's like,
These are among the people who saved us from Crabmangander. Let them through.
they like part like the sea
Oh, thank God.
to let
Oh.
you guys through and give you a round of
thank God.
applause.
I'll take it.
As we're
Outstanding
walking
development.
through, Brix is waving like the queen.
Yeah.
At one point, Art just like smacks her paw.
Knack,
She keeps doing it. Doesn't matter.
Knack has been trying to act
Brix, like,
confident
smacks
lately,
back.
but like having all these eyes on him makes him like feeble again.
One of the random people in the crowd smacks Knack on the shoulder,
On the
being
ass.
like,
I really thought you were going
mad.
yes.
Wow, nice ass, dude.
"That's a great ass."
Wow.
All right, so yes, that guy smacks Knack on the shoulder and is like,
Good job. Great work, my friend. Thank you. All in a day's work.
Knack says, while hunched.
someone in the like way behind you now is like, "Hail the crab slayers!"
Whoa.
Oh. That's not
And
necessary.
then a bunch of people are like,
Knack waves his hands and says,
No, it's really nothing. It's fine.
some guy's like, "You really killed the fuck out of that crab, man. Great work."
Brix is waving like the queen still.
Yeah.
that
What was it like?
that clearly had. Who's this guy?
We're just gonna. Art's just gonna kind of like usher Knack in a little bit.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to you.
Fuck those guys. I never liked
Fuck
them
the
anyway.
Crab Slayer.
You're probably not that cool anyway.
Is he at the fucking line?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move him aside.
Was he a
Yeah.
No, he was not a Thrycreen. He was just a guy. He was
What kind of shoes is he
kinda
wearing?
fatter. He's not wearing shoes right now.
It's in line for the bathhouse.
As you guys get up to like the little greeting area at the front of the line,
Yeah.
you guys are all given a key for a locker so you can put your equipment, and are directed to the next couple of rooms. There's a series of doors where there's just, a couple of actual baths so you can get cleaned up first, and that's also where the lockers are. They line the walls.
Okay.
And it leads into this big, like, enclosed hot spring type
Okay.
pool of water with different elevations of rock and things surrounding it.
Are there different locker rooms based on gender, or is it all just one?
No, that's just
Okay.
Yeah.
several rooms.
When we go into the locker room, is it populated? Are there people in there?
There's a couple people in there, but most of the people who are in the bathhouse are now in the actual like main part of it now.
Knack immediately stops, and just his face goes red, and he realizes what he's gotten himself into, and immediately wants to leave.
Yeah.
So, at a speed you would find disturbing, Oswalt is suddenly naked and has all of his shit in a locker and has his towel over his shoulder.
Knack's
Ready as
Like,
hell.
yeah! And she does that thing where she, like, wiggles out of her clothes and, like, all wraps everything up in a bindle in her cape.
Oswalt has his hands on his hips and is facing the rest of the party and goes, wow, usually after big life-threatening ordeals, we just cry and get sad. This is much better.
Knack just is like,
And I'll say, like, Art's just kind of, like, nodding and going along with the conversation and doing his best not to look
To
anywhere
stare.
except
Not to
for
make
what's
eye
in front
contact?
of him.
Yeah.
Just in general, just be like, nope. He is going at a normal, reasonable human pace
Yeah.
to fucking get undressed.
Yep.
And somehow, one of those people who somehow manages to do everything, like, towel on, you're like, what the fuck?
Hey, I didn't
Like-
get to see anything. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. There wasn't even, like, there was barely a flash of ass. Like, literally, how are you...
Yeah.
What?
It's the
Arden
power of
never
God.
knew?
That's amazing.
It's the power of the church.
We've
Excuse
never-
me.
Yeah.
we've never seen Oswald do anything that quickly
No.
before.
No.
This is it.
And it's not a perv thing. He's just excited to get in the bath.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
All right. Okay.
I-
So, yeah.
I take a similarly long time to take all of my many pieces of attire off.
So many.
Yeah.
So many layers.
And strangely enough, Scarlet only wears towels around the waist, like all the dudes around her do.
Yeah.
And she seems to just
All
not
the-
even question
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the dudes except for Oswald.
Yeah, exactly. Except for naked Oswald.
Knack rotates
Oswald does
his
save the towel for his hair.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
100%. I'm just nodding.
Yeah.
Knack
Listen,
rotates
I lived
his,
with Adam long enough
I've
when
done
he had
that.
long
Yeah.
ass hair that, yeah.
I like that. That's a good image.
Yeah.
Knack shuffles up to a locker in the corner and just kind of hugs into the corner and shuffles his ghillie suit so that it's wrapped all the way around him so you can't see anything.
Oh.
And you just hear and he steps backwards and all his clothes are just on the ground. And he picks them
You
up
hear
and
some like rustling and then
he picks them up
Is
and
it the
puts
frog?
them into the locker. And he just goes into the bathhouse with his ghillie suit on.
Oh,
you realize that Frogger is in the ghillie suit.
Roger's gonna have a nice
It's boiling
swim,
water. It's boiling water, Frogger.
Finally, he'll
Boiling.
die.
You're gonna die.
Kill this frog.
He's gonna die.
He's not gonna
Actually,
die.
the ocean is really hot.
Frogger.
Well, he's not gonna die.
They're hot
He's
springs,
fine.
dude.
He's fine.
I mean, it's not like the water's heating up on him. It's already hot. He's not going to go in.
he was like, "This isn't actually all that different from home. We have these kinds of things back where." Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
He's all super comfortable. strides in with you guys.
Yeah.
Not as comfortable as Oswalt, mind
No.
you, but
Nobody's
Oswald is like,
comfortable.
and he's like
Yeah.
sinking underwater, and then the bubbles come out.
Well, he's doing the fucking what's his name from The Witcher, where he's just got his feet up.
But then the camera turns around and like it's
Libra.
Libra's face like right where his feet are. And he's just like stop.
Would you fucking knock it off?
There's other people in here. Would you
Like,
grow up
be
in a swamp?
considerate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you grow up in a fucking swamp? Jesus.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Well, that
he
makes
did.
sense.
For real?
Yeah.
You've
Oh.
been here the whole time.
I
No,
know he didn't
no.
hear Oswald's backstory. I don't think.
He wasn't here when we were in the swamp.
Yeah.
And Oswalt told us that that's where he grew up, so. No, and I would say, like, Art's probably in a similar boat to Libra. I feel like he grew up with similar things. He grew up in the desert. There's not a lot
Yeah.
of opportunity for bath.
It's not a whole
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of water,
Yeah.
so makes
So,
sense.
yeah.
All right, yeah. So you step out into the main onsen area, and it's got a few like torches around to light the area.
So is
And-
it separated by genders or no?
No, it's
No,
just
okay.
one big communal thing. So
No,
there's
no one
like the couple of the rooms that are separated with the first bath, just for everybody to get cleaned up and whatever, and the lockers. But that's mostly just for the sake of having more space for lockers.
Okay.
But it's
Is
all
there a
one big
sauna?
communal thing. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Yeah, like near the back.
I just picture
It's like
this
all the way around.
this bathhouse, and it's like, is there a sauna? Why the fuck not? And they just-
Yeah.
That's exactly what just happened in my
Yeah,
head. Yeah,
yeah.
so it's like as you guys are entering the main onsen area, at the far end, past the big pool of water, is like another door that leads to a
Nice.
little sauna. It's not
Yeah.
huge,
No,
but it's
but
there.
Art's definitely gonna hang out in the sauna for a bit. There's probably some like weird old Thrycreen guys
Yeah.
in there. They're probably like 10, maybe
Man,
15.
they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
15 years old. They're getting up there.
It's pretty wild.
Art asking about the sauna is so interesting. I just want to be even hotter, more flustered, and more surrounded by naked men in silence.
I care about Thrycreen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine it wouldn't be as weird.
Yeah.
strangely.
Yeah.
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 Just surrounded by bugs.
Yeah.
So-
Surrounded by bugs.
Captain Guy is already
already there.
in there, and he's got like a crowd of people around listening to his
How did
tales
he beat
of
us
the battle.
there?
He went like straight there
Oh my
after
God.
reporting
Look at the-
to.
I will say, like, Will come in, Art, like, almost got comfortable in the bath, and then he saw fucking Sunass over there, just, like, talking to everybody, and that's when he was like, I'm going to the sauna, like, I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah. Shortly after you guys step into the onsen area is when Doki walks into the area as well, and she's got the towel up around her whole, covering her pretty much her whole body.
Oh,
Yeah.
Show of hands if you don't have your thumbs up your ass. And he's got none of his all his hands are underwater. He's like, oh shit! Wait.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Okay, I gotta ask, what's with the fucking thumb thing? You keep talking about it, and I don't get it.
I'm not there right now. I'm in the locker room still.
As Doki comes in, Oswalt waves at her. Just to let
She
her
like
know.
Yeah.
really shyly waves back at Oswalt and is trying not to look at him.
Yeah.
Like,
he's mostly underwater now, I assume.
Yeah.
Maybe his...
oh, I thought he was still like just having stepped out and was hello.
No, he's now
Oh, he's doing the-
probably removed his legs from next to Libra's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably.
Stop.
As Doki's like timidly waving, Brix
Yeah.
just like and then like cannonballs into the fucking.
Nice jump.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
10
is gonna
out of 10.
suck when I get out of the water, but for now it's really nice.
Knack shuffles out of the locker room, fully in ghillie suit, with his mask back on his face.
Oh.
And
Oh my
he
goodness.
moves up to the edge of the water, and then Honey and Socks come out beside him, and Froggart jumps out of his ghillie suit into the pool.
How big is this pool? God damn.
It's really big.
Yeah,
Like
And-
it's large.
Honey, Knack, and Socks all jump down into the water, and the water visibly like rises up over the edge.
Scarlet's actually outside, like sitting on an upturned bucket, washing her miles of hair.
Uh,
This is like pouring hair.
As Honey and Socks ran in though, one of the workers is running in behind him. Is like, oh no. Oh,
Well, nothing I can do now.
fuck.
It's gonna be Harold.
Fuck.
I mean,
Are they anybody's? Show of hands, who owns the badger?
Knack has sunk into the water up to his neck, and so it's just the ghillie suit floating up on the water with the mask, and the mask turns and looks at him, and a little claw comes up out of the water.
All right, man. Well, you gotta keep him out of the water if you can. I won't try to kick him out because I probably couldn't, honestly.
He has a mind of his own.
Yeah.
it's not very.
Yeah, he does. I can see that.
I'll do everything I can.
You do that. And you leave.
You do.
Sweet,
Whatever.
he's gone.
Also, do you own the weird camel? The blue thing?
Knack, the hand rises up again.
Yo, look after them. He leaves.
It's gonna be Harold.
No promises.
Knack,
Oh my
Knack turns around to take note of where everyone is,
Yeah.
but he is very embarrassed.
I'll say, yeah, Art probably comes back from the sauna now. Settles back into
All
the...
flushed.
Yeah, a little flushed. He's quite comfortable in
Yeah.
the heat, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's
Sitting
gonna,
in the sauna.
Yeah, come back, sit down in the bath, and see that, like, Knack's there now, and kind of like, hi.
The mask
Yeah.
slowly rotates and looks at you. You can't really tell if he's looking at you or not.
Yeah. Do you want to... I mean, I don't mind the mask, but what's up, bud?
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Knack is blushing super hard. He's so embarrassed he doesn't want to look at anyone directly, like look at anyone in the eyes, but at the same time he's like he's like curious. He's like
Looking around?
While you're
Yeah.
having this conversation, Oswalt is face down, dead man floating in the
Ass
giant
up.
bath. So I was gonna say you can see his
butt.
hair, his shoulders, and his two ass cheeks poking out. He floats by.
Oswald is just too much for Knack.
Can somebody poke Oswald, make sure he's still alive?
Yeah, all right.
Please?
Yeah, Libra.
Libra pokes Oswald.
His
on,
butt
man?
pokes him in the butt cheek.
Libra pokes Oswald, and Oswald turns onto his back and goes, "What's up, man?"
He's fine.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, turn over. Go back. Go back
Alright.
the way you were.
Why?
Are we writing? We're literally writing fanfic here.
Yeah.
All right, so to describe the pool a little bit better, it's like, as I said before, it's got different elevations of like rocks, and those kind of serve to not quite wall off parts of the pool, but they sort of make different sections of it, so to
Little
speak.
seating areas.
Yeah. Some parts of it, if you're depending on where you're sat, you can't see the entire pool.
Mhm.
So it's just this weird oblong shape with different like rock formations sticking out of wherever.
Knack
Just hanging out.
continues to scan the area until he sees Doki.
Doki is currently like slowly getting into the
Oh.
water.
Knack like jumps and makes a splash and like quickly like turns and faces the other way. Honey is looking right at him, like 1 foot away from his face. Knack pats him.
Honey dunks his head onto the water and just a bunch of bubbles come up for a second. He pulls his head back up.
And his
Zero preservation instinct.
Shut that animal up!
Hey!
You didn't do anything to get him out of the water.
No.
Zero.
No, he
No,
is
he didn't
here.
even try.
He's here to stay.
He was like, I'll do something.
Honey starts like
Yeah,
swimming
Brix is like,
around.
Get that animal out of the fucking water!
Honey starts
Savage!
Honey starts swimming around with his body fully submerged and just his spikes like sticking up out of the water.
Fucking
Terrifying.
shark. Oh my
Burn it.
god.
Yeah.
Burn it.
And
Frogger,
then
for
he's-
the first time since you met him, is nowhere to be seen.
That's even worse. I hate it. I hate it when he's looking at me. I hate it when he's not looking at me.
We need to,
I hate it when I can't see him.
Yeah.
we
I don't like it. Well, I was gonna
no.
say because I want because Art was like fed up with Captain Thumbass, with Captain Guy,
so we need to do,
and so like when he comes back and he's like sitting, I guess he's sitting near Libra, he's gonna like look around and see if Captain Guy is still around, fucking talking about his adventures still.
Oh yeah. He's recounting the battle against Crab and Gunder in
Again?
like excruciating. Well, no, he hasn't finished. He's like recounting in
battle was, like, 5
excruciating
minutes.
detail, though. Like he's going over everything and like really hamming it up. But of course, he's giving himself a much bigger role.
Of course.
Yeah, pretty much making it sound like he led the
Obviously.
charge and beat it by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up. Now I'm done washing my hair, and I walk up to the fucking water. And as I'm walking past Captain Guy, I like smack my hips really hard against the back of his head. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Just get.
He kind of like just gives you like a sour look, but doesn't say anything,
Yeah, that's right.
and then like turns around and continues.
Because he knows that
doing
any
what
one
he's-
of us could kick his fucking...
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Hey,
the
no.
cat.
Even, especially the cat.
So, as you guys are sitting there and people are like coming and going and just kind of like wandering around, you notice that there is a strange sheen coming off the posteriors of many of the Thrycreen.
Why is this canon?
Yeah, why is this?
This is canon.
I know it's canon,
Well, you
but
see,
why?
it's not a species related need or anything like that. That is simply a cultural preference, something that has been developed to be considered attractive.
Yeah.
The shininess of one's ass. But as far as you guys know, there's just a lot of shiny asses wandering around this bathhouse right now.
Yeah, and in between rolling his eyes at this asshole telling this story that is, Art has noted to Libra, literally longer than the battle took. Like, I was in the sauna for less time than we were, or for more time than we were fighting the actual world crab. Like, this is ridiculous. And makes that comment is just like, I don't want to say it, but like, just real shiny carapace around the ass.
Oh my god, I know. Oh, I thought I was crazy. They're all so shiny. Why?
Knack overhears this.
Yeah.
And he's just still like up to the neck in the water.
Oh, even I know this. Thrycreen pride themselves on the reflectiveness of their thoraxes. We use a stone known as a papas stone to polish our posteriors to attract mates.
Well,
Doki, who is
Don't you?
I can't say that I do, buddy. No.
Do you not
not-
gauge attractiveness upon the quality of one's posterior?
I mean,
In a
Okay,
manner of
you know what?
speaking,
All right. Yeah.
I guess.
I guess. Okay. Yeah.
You make, when you say it like that, it
When
does
you-
make a lot of sense.
When you say it like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'll
Yeah.
shut up. Yeah. You know what?
Doki,
Do what you
who's
want.
sat nearby and overhearing this whole conversation, is just kind of like nodding in agreement. Is like,
Yeah.
Everyone does it.
It's a very
but like
normal
not
thing.
saying
Yeah.
anything. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, cultural.
All of your baser urges disgust me.
also fair.
well,
Yeah.
Wait, is Brix in the water yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She
has
cannonball.
no
him.
fear. Oh yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
no fear.
Yeah, no, it's gonna suck when she gets out.
Anyway, cool. So we're hanging out. We're chatting about the cultural differences of appreciation of asses.
We're
apparently.
we're all up to
We're all
date.
very
We've-
different, but we all appreciate a good butt.
Yeah, we can
we've all come to
agree.
like a
Yeah.
common ground
Yeah,
that
we can all agree
everyone
on
likes a good ass. At one point during Captain Guy's recounting of the story, which is now over, so he's moved on to telling of some of his other adventures. Based on what you guys know about him, you can probably assume a lot of these facts are made up. But yeah, so he's going on about some other story, and he lifts one leg up out of the water and kind of stands awkwardly and has one of the aforementioned stones and is polishing his ass.
in front of everyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Art just
Well,
like
it's not
rolls
weird.
his eyes again.
Yeah, we all stare
Yeah.
and roll our eyes.
Yeah, it's just because it's this guy. If it was any other person fucking polishing their ass, it'd be fine.
How
It's the energy of it. I don't like the energy
I don't
of
like
the
this
polishing.
energy. He's in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't miss a beat in the conversation
No.
either. Like
If
it's
I-
just, he keeps going, no stops in between, nothing. Just but
Aggressive
amidst all that,
polishing.
is polishing his ass.
Yeah.
If one were to gauge the quality of
Is it good?
his ass,
It's shiny as fuck.
Wow, well,
So, like, for all...
sadly we can't
yeah,
fault
like-
him on that.
Yeah, you can't...
So
you
Knack's like,
But I mean,
it's a nice ass.
You
he seems
gotta
to have
hand
an
it to
obsession
him.
with it, for sure, so...
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
gotta hand it to him. I mean, if he's gonna put
You gotta
thumbs
give him
anyway.
that.
That's
at
a good
least.
ass to put them in.
I mean, the
It's like-
problem is he hands his ass all the time, so...
Yeah.
You know, he was pretty down, like, as far as, like, on a tier of how I would gauge this guy, like, he was pretty down here, but seeing how good his ass is, like, he kind of moved up a couple rungs, even though he sticks his thumb in. Even though he stuck his
That
thumbs
must be a
in.
really good ass.
Yeah, it must be really
It's
good.
really shiny.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the Thriker.
It was down here on account of, like, you know, the
if light were
thumbs
to
thing.
reflect off of it, could it start a fire? Like that kind
Not
of shit?
quite
Would
that
it be like
shiny,
a
but
prismatic
close.
effect?
You could probably take
like
a flint and steel.
are there some like rainbow flecks along the wall where the light's like reflecting off of his
That's
ass?
more akin
Wow.
to what it's like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
They-
very shiny.
They definitely have, like, light fixtures in here that complement the posterior.
Yeah,
Well,
the
this-
torches are strategically placed, so
To make
they
your
really-
ass
To make-
shine.
to make-
yeah,
To make
your
dry
ass
green
shine.
asses sparkle.
Yeah, in the, like a nice, shapely way. Yeah.
While this
Art's not
guy
sure
is
about the lighting in here.
Is this? Can this go on? Can this go on iTunes?
yes.
Yeah, it's fine. We're already labeled as like mature or something. It's fine.
While
We're fine.
while this guy is polishing his ass, Oswalt with the rest of the group, and he just shakes his head and goes, "God, have a little modesty." And then he gets out of the bath and goes to the sauna.
There it goes.
He just stands up.
well,
Art's just like head in hands, just
This has been a lot.
at this
been a
point,
lot.
Libra's like, "I'm gonna go get some drinks for people. Do you want
That
anything?"
sounds great.
Yeah. Anybody?
Mac raises a hand again.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you are gonna have to do something about the water and the mask if you were gonna like drink. So you can't put it under the water.
What he means is that you need to take off your stuff.
Yeah.
He lifts his mask and puts it on top of his head,
Okay, that's
and you
better.
see that his
That's,
face is very red.
You're radiating heat.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
little puffs of
Yeah,
steam.
there's steam around his face.
Yeah.
God.
Help!
He's boiling in his purpose.
Doki is waiting around in the pool, just kind of like,
I mean, I
Like,
guess it's
be
not
able to
usually
face
this
people.
crowded,
that too.
but like, this is how you have baths.
I mean, yeah, but she's also not used to there being a lot of non-Thrycreen
That's
people
true.
around, so
Our
she's not used to
squishy
that.
bits
There's
either.
a
are
lot of-
uncomfortable
yeah.
for you to look
There's
at.
a lot of
Kinda, yeah.
interspecies
Well, we have to look at their shiny asses, so...
anatomy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anatomy going
There
on.
is a
I
lot
have
of
bats
anatomy
with
going on.
alias.
Yeah, it's true.
At some point, you notice that Captain Guy's stories have ended for, at least for now, and he's walked off somewhere, and a bunch of people have kind of dispersed in the pool. A couple people are just straight leaving,
Finally, some quiet.
or like getting up
Things
to
are getting more
get
comfy
drinks
then
as
for
well,
us.
and like people
Yeah.
are kind of
Yeah.
mulling around a little bit more than they were a second ago.
Max starts to relax a little bit, but he's really trying to work himself up to go talk to Doki. But right now, he just doesn't even know how to be on that half of the tub. Essentially, he's just so nervous.
Yeah, well, she's kind of doing the same thing. She's like pacing,
Yeah,
kind of.
Mac is just like floating. There's
Yeah.
his ghillie suit is just like floating in the water with the mask in the middle.
Do we have our drinks yet?
Lieber's coming back in a second. He's not
Okay.
quite back yet.
Yeah.
So Art's trying to like talk Knack off, like go over there.
But I'm.
This is I mean, I know maybe you don't have, the baths and stuff where you come from. But this is like a normal. People are hanging out.
Literally.
Thing. All right, Brix. A little gremlin off laughing in the corner.
Libra is back with drinks and has just like a
Oh.
tray with
Oh, beautiful.
glasses of wine.
Oh, I love it. Art
Classy.
is
Man,
lounging.
if only this were real life.
I know. I want to lounge in a hot spring with a
This actually
fucking
sounds
glass of
drink.
wine.
Fucking
It sounds
fantastic.
amazing.
Yeah.
With a glass of the fine local wine that is very good.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, guys? All right, let's get out of here. It's fucked up.
Recording's
nerd
done.
shit.
Episode's over.
Episode's over.
Everybody in the tub.
Yeah.
in Adam and Rosemary's tub.
This is a bad idea.
Okay.
Clown
Well,
carring.
this doesn't feel how I thought it would.
we all have like a fucking kitty
Yeah.
cup of like brandy. We're like, what the fuck?
Not the same.
It's not the
Yo,
same.
it sucks.
This sucks.
Let's record.
Knack
Marvelous.
slowly looks over at Doki, but is trying to avoid eye contact. How are you?
I'm good. How are you liking the bath?
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Do you come here often?
Do you bathe often?
Fucking Art and Scarlet like,
Yeah, at this
this
point,
is tragic.
oh my god.
She's like, sometimes I have bath at home, so not all the time.
That's fair. That's fair. She's from a well-off family. They
Yeah.
have a bath at home.
Yeah.
I'm used to rivers and streams myself. That's weird, isn't it?
No, it's different though.
Right, that's a way to put it.
It's fine.
So is this.
Yeah.
I love the idea of two very shy people having a conversation in the nude.
Yeah.
Terrible. The worst
Essentially.
nightmare.
It's
Yep.
great.
It's so awkwardly. Everybody's enjoying their wine and such, yes.
Oh,
When Knack grabs the wine, he like
Oswalt's in the sauna.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
Oswalt's that guy taking up way too, like, an entire side of the song.
but I will say, when Oswalt got in there and sprawled out and got really comfortable, the old dudes that were left in the sauna immediately got more comfortable and started doing the same shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
but
great,
at first,
yeah.
when Oswald first walked in, one of the dudes in the corner was like, "Holy shit!"
Is that because of the roll earlier?
It was a decent roll.
It's pretty good.
Above average.
Yeah.
So they're all nice and cozy, all
Yeah.
hanging out.
Probably laughing about shit.
Yeah, they're just having
Okay,
like
they're
small
just shooting
talk.
the shit at this point.
Yeah.
Like, Oswald's shooting the shit too, just hanging out.
Doesn't necessarily even know what they're talking about, really,
No.
but is contributing.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of them being like, "So what brings you to town?" It's like, "Oh, I killed a giant crab this morning."
Cool.
Yeah. And then they laugh.
Yes, you
and-
do, man. Good man.
Yeah,
Good
they
man.
laugh and talk amongst themselves and thry-creen, and then ask him another question. They're like, "Oh, fuck yeah, this guy."
Yeah.
Like,
This guy gets
This guy's
it. This
crazy,
guy.
dude.
This
This
guy.
guy's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I like you. You're good. You're a good guy.
This is like a Ukrainian bathhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting real buddy with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
feel like
dude.
Art, Libra, and Scarlet are like all just kind of sitting like watching the whole Knack
Yeah.
thing play out, being like
The
it's-
train wreck.
trying not to look like they're staring directly at them, but
Yeah.
just being like, this is great. Like if there was
Good
TV,
content.
we'd be like,
Yeah.
this is good TV.
Yeah, near the edge of the pool where Brix is a discarded towel of somebody's. It's like just neatly folded as if they were gonna come back for it.
Brix looks around like shifty-eyed looking, gives it a pap and realizes it's just a towel, and she's just like,
All right.
Yeah, like the
Ah.
okay.
she climbs out of the towel and she's like super puffy face, but then just like drowned rat body.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold.
And she like shakes out, so there's fucking water flicked everywhere. I'm sure there's a few thry-creen that are just
Yeah.
oh fuck.
Rude.
And
Oh, Sorry, excuse me.
And she takes the towel and wraps it around her like whole body.
Burrito.
Sick.
Just little Pete's and a tail sticking out.
Yeah, a little walking burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still a few people that are just milling about, wandering around, going back and forth. Some entering the pool, some leaving it.
And she like dries off. She's got this wet, damp towel, and she's just like,
Oh no.
Empower idea.
The wheels
And-
start spinning.
She gives it a turn, gives it a few flicks so it's all like wound up, and then she goes hides in some bushes and waits for people to walk by.
Fuck, there's a very aggressive
natural
bush in
bully.
that corner.
She's not a bully, she's an asshole.
It's time to bully some people.
So,
Getting bored.
Yeah, these people are boring.
so eventually, somebody walks by you with an especially shiny ass.
Oh, she whips that. She
Roll an attack.
seriously? I don't want to
it's
do
up to-
damage.
No.
It's
No,
a wet
I think
towel.
it's pretty fair. It's a sneak attack and everything.
Yeah.
Splintering.
The guy
carapaces.
whips his head around to see where that came from. Have you retreated back into the bush, or
Of
have you left it?
course.
Even. Okay.
No, she's back in the bush.
Rubbing his backside. Ow! Jeez.
My thorax.
Oh no, I just polished my axe. I gotta polish it again.
My
He's trying to turn and look. He's like, oh, is it ruined?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Ow.
He's a
He's
little
like-
crack.
After a little while of trying to identify where that came from, he
He fucks off, I guess.
continues
Yeah.
and leaves. And there are still a couple people walking by. 2 people walk by together. 1 person walks by the other way alone.
You just towel
Whip.
whipping. Yeah.
She's how whipping people.
Towel whipping these fools.
Yeah.
Oh! Ah! And then after that happens, they meet up with the first person who got whipped. It's like, that happened to you too? What the fuck is going on in here?
Brix is just in the bush, and she's got the towel all like,
Ultimate power.
and she trods back to the dressing room and gets all her shit back on, including the invisible cloak, and she's just like,
Oh,
ultimate power.
Ultimate power.
Man, we are just having such a wholesome time in the bathhouse. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It would be a shame if anything happened.
Yeah.
I'm just so relaxed
Yeah,
and
I'm just
happy.
having a
When suddenly, with the sound of shattering glass,
What?
somebody dropped a glass
Oh.
as they discover a body
Oh shit!
and they scream.
Where? What? Where's the what?
Hidden from your view where you are in the pool, on the other side of a wall of rocks, being used very lightly.
Yeah.
You can see that somebody, their ass still sticking up out of the water.
There's just
I know
butt
that
cheeks.
ass anywhere.
Yeah, I would recognize that ass anywhere.
A very, very shiny ass
Shiniest you've seen.
on the edge of the pool with body dipped into the water and red spilling out.
Oh my god!
Pickles.
Oh.
Someone
A
kill him.
corpse!
Someone's screaming, you guys.
Oswalt comes out of the sauna really quickly, looks around, and then you know how when you do that not run that you see
Yeah.
people do at pools?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does that over to where he heard the scream.
Yeah.
Still totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So at this point, after the scream, everybody is gathered around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all
yeah.
frantically leave the
No,
pool.
yeah, we're all going to
Right,
frantically,
yeah.
I assume, towel up and head over there.
Yeah, everybody's
Everyone except
wrapped up.
Oswalt is just not
Except-
naked.
Except Knack, who refuses to go above water even by an inch of his neck.
Oh god.
So you're just
You
waiting
stay
in the
there, buddy.
pool near his pool of blood.
Wait,
Yeah.
am I there? Am I that
It's
close? I
all
thought it
the
was on the
same
other side of a
pool.
wall.
So the blood is going to start getting towards you. You're gonna start
It's
feeling
like-
back up.
It's on the other side of a wall, but you can go around it. It was just from
Oh.
where you guys
Oh.
were sitting. It was out of your field of view.
So if you went over that way, you'd eventually encounter the blood.
Yeah.
So Knack
Oz-
gets up out of the pool then, but he's still wrapped in his ghillie
And-
suit, which is soaked.
Yeah. You said he's half in the water.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
half in the water with his ass and legs sticking
Yeah.
out.
Oswalt gets in the pool
It's very
next to him and pushes the rest of them out. and then gets back out of the pool and gets on all fours and is like examining it and poking it.
Okay.
His ass?
No,
No,
his
the whole
body.
I
the
pushed the
dead
body
part.
out, so I'm just looking for wounds.
Oh!
Also, judging by how much the cloud of blood has spread in the water, he'd been there for like a little while. This didn't just happen. Like literally that
Somebody
moment.
only just noticed.
Yeah.
Kill this dude. I missed him.
I mean, we were over there, still in the pool, watching some kids.
I stand around like, oh no! He's
Knack-
dead.
Man,
Knack
it was
shuffles
such
over.
a nice time.
Do you guys ever have like chill things happen to you?
No,
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 not once.
not a lot. I thought this was gonna be a chill thing, honestly. I thought this was set up to be a pretty nice day, and then
And Doki's like, oh my god, Captain Guy! No!
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
it's wow.
We should
Art
be more
and Scarlet
upset, huh?
sitting around like,
Who could have done this?
While on all fours, low to the ground, examining the body, Oswalt turns to everybody and goes, he's dead.
You don't say.
yeah.
His wounds
Yeah?
Yeah, where's...
include
Thank you for the
two
professional
big,
opinion.
Oh God, no, you're not. Okay.
two big puncture wounds through his eyes.
Someone stabbed him through the eyes.
Who could have done this?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh no.
He's dead.
Who could have had anything against him?
I don't know who had something against him. It sounded like you guys did.
Well, I mean, he was annoying. I'm not gonna kill a guy over being annoying.
Some of the dudes
That's
who
a lot
were
of
in the sauna with Oswalt are like, he was kind of a tool.
Wow. I think the list of suspects is growing, you guys.
That sounds awfully suspicious to me.
Okay, we're not gonna go around accusing people of murder right away right now. That seems like a big
Out of the shadows, Brix just like j'accuse and points at Art.
And
Why?
rips Art with a towel.
The two
Oh.
the two people who'd been
Brix.
whipped beforehand. The two people who had been whipped beforehand are surprised that Brix just jumped out of nowhere and are like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I do that.
A shadow beast! It was you!
Oh.
No,
The tiny beast
back into
slew
the
the captain.
no, Brix, did you kill the captain?
No, I was too busy whipping those guys.
It wasn't a giant wasp after all. Get it?
It's a pretty solid alibi, if you ask me. I know
It's as
this.
good as it's gonna get for me.
I know this cat, and this cat was definitely towel whipping
These two
fools off in the
Thrycreen
corner.
are now really mad at you.
Yeah, well,
Now's not the time,
Knack
gentlemen.
scratches
Somebody's dead and it's a real tragedy.
yeah.
So
It
please
is.
calm down and go call the police.
They turn and they're like, somebody's. Oh my god.
Yes, someone died.
Yes.
That's the whole thing.
Knack,
And we should probably do something about it. So.
Yeah, Oswald's just moving the body around and looking at
Yeah,
it.
poking it.
Now covered in blood.
Oswalt.
yeah,
Hey, can you go take the first bath again and like not be covered in blood?
Yeah, blood
and,
spreads
like,
diseases, man.
It's not.
Oh,
You're not looking great right now, bud. That's
Why?
murderer wise.
Hot though,
Yes.
always hot, but
Yeah.
also blood.
Yeah.
So you need to be clean.
Oh! No, I didn't kill him. He'd be a lot worse off if it was me.
Honestly, I know that. But can you just like not be covered in blood for this whole discussion? That would be. I think that would help.
It was the tiny beast. No, it was the human man.
Hello.
Okay. We can figure this out.
Yeah, I mean, easily. I could just ask. I can ask him.
It was you.
I know it. Well, it wasn't me.
Hey, shut up.
Honestly.
Very convincing.
Listen.
Argument. One.
I was in the sauna with those gentlemen over there, and he points at those dudes and gives them a thumbs up.
They give you a thumbs up.
Hey.
Hey, this guy.
And I was over on the other side of the pool with these nice friends enjoying a glass of wine. We did not kill this man.
That's right, triple alibi. What'd you say about that?
A likely
Shut
story.
up.
Maybe you were all in on it together.
No. Actually,
I mean,
I get it.
yeah, I mean, I get
Actually,
it.
I get
But no is the thing, but I understand
But
how
can
it
you
works.
prove it?
I mean,
Who are you?
Oswalt,
You're a detective? Are you
did
the
it.
police?
I am.
Who are you?
Oswalt walks up to this
Can you
guy.
not tell?
Show me a badge, you naked motherfucker.
Yeah, he's not wearing his guard uniform.
Well, naked and covered in blood, Oswald gets up and walks up to this guy and starts poking him in the chest. Goes, hey now, man. We can figure this out. It's not that complicated. We have alibis, and we killed the. And again, he's just getting blood all over this guy as he's poking him. And he goes, I can just ask him. We can just ask him.
What do you mean you can ask him?
It's really messed up that Oswald is covered in blood and feels nothing.
Yeah, well,
But that's
he
kind
deals
of
with corpses. This is
That's
his whole
true.
shtick.
tools of the trade.
It's true.
Yeah. He's just a body now. He's not a person anymore, and he wasn't connected to the person, and he didn't have anything to do with this, and he wants to figure out what happened.
And
so
he was
that's
an asshole anyway.
Yeah, it was kind
It's
of a
true.
dick.
There's a lot of people who thought he was an asshole.
That's right.
Knack.
I had no strong feelings in particular.
I mean, I just thought it was kind of annoying that he was taking credit for the work we did, but I'm not gonna kill a guy.
Also,
wasn't
he didn't help when we were fighting the crab at all.
Yeah. And he keeps telling people that he was, and like, that's just
Yeah,
really downplaying the fact that we
Yeah.
really went out on a limb for
Yeah,
this town.
yeah.
We don't even live here.
That sounds
Yeah, quite
like
frankly,
motive to me.
Well, I mean, quite frankly, he deserved to die, but we didn't kill him.
Ah!
Okay.
Knack-
It was you!
Knack shuffles up
Now
the
I'm
bricks.
starting to believe it was you.
My name is Cop with a K.
Oh my god.
Detective Cop.
Yeah,
What's
of
your
course.
best, man? I want some credentials.
Well, it's in my locker.
Well, go then. Go get it.
No! No one leaves the crime scene! You stay here.
Okay.
Well, who's gonna go get the police?
Are you still,
Under what pretense?
Kellen, are you still, like, is Knack still in the water?
No, he's out.
Like,
He's out.
you-
He's wrapped up in his ghillie suit. He then shuffles up the bricks and says,
You didn't do it, did you?
No!
Oh, thank God.
Told you I was too busy being an asshole over there.
I mean, if anybody could have done it, it'd probably be you, right?
No. I don't kill for fun. Usually.
Knack's like, wait.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but listen, there's no Nork wounds on the body, and I see no pebbles embedded in his face.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been Brix.
It looked like the
You
sign
know,
of a
we
Brix
are-
murder.
What the hell is a Nork?
We are way too
And you're a
familiar
police?
with the
You're a
ways
police? You don't know what a Nork
we
is?
would have killed each other.
Amateurs, some of them.
At this point,
Fucking amateur.
at this point, Oswald's gone back to the body and is sitting next to it and just kind of casually looking at it, trying to figure
Is
get it.
Oswald
from-
I appreciate how we
Yes.
can figure it out
Yes.
when nobody's
Naked
listening
but
to
covered in blood now.
Ah.
Yeah.
So is he really naked then?
Is Thrycreen blood red?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
Just wondering.
it's also he was half in the water and there's water everywhere, so I'd imagine it's thin. So it's not like I'm covered in thick red blood.
yeah.
I'm probably just pinkish at the moment.
No, but I feel like the more you touch him, the less it's water and the more it's blood.
Yeah.
poking.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Oswald's sitting next to the corpse, and he goes, "Guys, listen. We can talk all day in circles, but there's really just one solution to this problem." And the corpse sits up.
Well, that's something.
Yeah. Okay.
Knack throws up.
I turn him around so he doesn't throw up in the water.
Art's gonna grab
gross.
Cop so that the cop doesn't go like, what the fuck is going on?
What?
He's a necromancer, so we can-
What?
Don't freak out.
don't freak out.
Hey, man.
but
Hey,
we can
man.
just-
Well, hold on. Let me interrupt you, Art. I saved the town twice already, so I
This is true.
have earned some leeway.
He gets a pass.
Oh, you're that necromancer.
Yeah,
Right.
you friendly neighborhood necromancer, and he smiles and thumbs up.
It's not very convincing.
Yeah.
You're covered in
Seems
blood.
like a good way of throwing us off of your trail, doesn't it?
Well, but so here's the thing. Why don't you just ask Captain Guy who killed him?
Detective hot shit. You don't even know how crime works.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've been on the force for 3 weeks, alright?
Question your victim then. It's like you never seen a talking corpse.
Look at the shit on this guy.
haven't.
3 weeks.
Detective hot shit over here. Look at the shit on this guy.
That's Knack in Thrycrane.
Yeah.
Got shit on
He's
this
just
guy.
giving everyone shit. Oh man. Does anyone else smell shit?
Is that just fucking thumb ass's thumbs, am I right? That's just like dead.
And Detective Hot Shit.
It's like wiping vomit from his face. Look at this guy.
Oh,
So
Alright, fine. Victim, who killed you?
the corpse looks over at the detective and stands up, and he kind of walks to a part not far from where they found his body, and then he turns around, and I don't know how to do his voice, but he's just like, with his hands out and thumbs up, he keeps pointing at himself as he's walking towards where you found him, and he goes, "You got this, man. You're the hero. You can talk to her. Doki's totally gonna be into you. It's gonna go sweet." And he slips, and then he pantomimes slipping and puts his thumbs in his eye holes.
Oh, they fit perfectly. Would you look at that?
Oh my god.
Knack slaps his hand over his mouth.
Doki's watching this and just covers her face completely.
Oh god.
And then Oswalt,
Shamed.
and then
Brix
Oswalt,
laughs.
And like embarrassed, just like
Oswalt turns to the detective and goes, "Ta-da!" And then walks over to the thing, goes, "You're welcome," and then gets into the clean part of the bath and starts washing the shit off of
does the
himself.
corpse just like collapse
The
again?
corpse is right back to where you found it.
Oh, okay.
It placed itself back into the thing, pantomiming what happened.
Sick. The detective is horrified. Libra's laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, really?
Brix comes over and he's just like, look at that idiot.
That's right?
They high
Wow.
five.
Yeah.
Ah, fate is a cruel mistress.
I don't even know this guy, but that's embarrassing.
Those thumbs were his favorite thing in his undoing.
Death by thumbs. It's ironic.
Knack?
He's like kneeling down over it.
Okay, Knack,
Yeah.
where'd you come from?
Ironic.
The
But
vomit
in Thrycrane.
fucked with my throat.
Case closed? I guess. That's
I
easy.
Guess.
We should hire necromancers.
Ah, that was a hard day work. We should all take a load off in the pool.
Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, just leave
Everyone
him there.
laughs heartily.
We just
as
leave
this
him
guy
there.
continues bleeding out in the fucking corner.
Floating.
Next, as everyone's laughing in a circle, next,
all laughing at this
Soggy,
corpse.
everyone's laughing. Oh, next, Soggy, ghillie suit just slips off and falls on the ground.
Wetly.
Wetly, yes.
Oh my god, you're
Knack
naked.
slaps his hands on his cheeks and looks at Doki.
Who also has the same expression.
You're both like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like looking at each other, shocked.
Now we're gonna need a lot of alcohol.
Oswald's suddenly back with the group, having just got out of the bath, and he's wearing a towel, except it's only wrapped around his hair. And he goes, "What's the need? What now?
Okay,
What's
so
everybody upset about now? God."
Nothing.
Detective Cop has now
You made a character named Detective Cop. I can't believe you wasted Detective Cop on
On
this.
this.
On this.
this was the
episode.
perfect opportunity for it. Are you kidding?
Opportunity.
Cop. Yeah. So he's left to go inform the people who work at the bathhouse of,
Yeah.
you know,
And he
that
also
they need to clean
Clean up in aisle
And he-
3, yeah.
and he also slips and shits himself.
He does not do that.
No one else dies today.
But the one random civvy that was with you guys is like, "What's wrong with all of you? A man is dead."
But
And
it
you're
was an ass.
laughing.
I didn't laugh.
the surly Thrycreen gentlemen who are in the sauna with Oswalt, and you're like, eh.
He was an asshole.
I've known this guy for 6 years. He was an asshole.
I was in the service with this guy. He's kind of a dick.
Doesn't make it okay, but here we are.
No, but
What a dick. Shiny ass, though.
This is where
That was a nice and shiny ass, though. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Great ass.
Yeah.
What about Knack?
He sure enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knack's just naked now. What's Knack doing?
Yeah, not only that, how shiny is his butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all look.
how shiny is his ass?
What do I have to roll?
Oh,
Roll a
shit.
d12.
D12 for how shiny ass.
Yeah.
On
D-
12.
The D12 is the sexy D. Oh no. You can't. every time he rolls again, it's lower.
They're all bad. So
Oh.
his ass is not very shiny, you guys.
How shiny is his ass?
Oh!
Oh no, his ass is not shiny at all.
Just picked it up and put it down on 12.
Whoa!
Whoa! Here we go.
Okay, let's do it for real.
Real roll. You can't
Give me-
move it.
No, roll it on the table so you can't hide it.
It's a 4.
That's pretty shiny. That's all right. That's not bad.
That's not bad for a man who doesn't have time to polish his ass.
And also,
all the time.
you haven't been alive for very long.
Haven't
You're
had
only
time.
just now coming into your sheen. Don't be sad.
I have a long way to go.
Just
My
remember,
ass, my ass could be a lot shinier.
you could
There's a long
probably.
way to
The
go.
future is bright and shining on the horizon.
Your ass could be shinier, but it could also be less shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
You're doing all right.
Everyone's like, "Don't worry, Knack. You're still
Don't
young,
worry, buddy.
and you have a
We
lot
still
to
love
learn."
you.
Got your
And also-
whole life ahead of you. You know, the shininess of your ass doesn't really matter.
That's really what we've learned today. That is the only thing we've learned today. That's the worst.
Yeah.
The quality of your ass does not define you.
And
Yeah.
it does not matter if you're an
can
asshole.
improve it.
It doesn't matter.
The important thing
And
is that
also,
you don't put your thumbs in there.
Yeah, you don't want to
put your
wind up
thumbs
like
in
this,
there.
or else you'll wind up like this
Not
guy.
all 4 of them.
With
You
a
end up
shiny
like
ass,
this
but
guy.
a dead
It's always
ass
better to
body.
be a kind person with a rough ass than a dickhead with a shiny ass.
That's what
right.
we learned today. Yeah.
Those are
That's
deep,
the lesson today, folks.
deep
Thanks,
words.
Detective Cop.
Thank you, detective. Deep words.
Thanks, Detective Cop.
Knack looks at Doki. Knack looks at Doki and says,
Do you still like me, even though my ass isn't all that shiny?
Oh, what the?
Of course I do. I think your ass is fine. This is
Hold
weird, right?
and then she turns around and her ass is also a 4.
Love.
That's D&D, everybody. That's how you
Oswalt.
play
That
this
was
game.
deep, you guys.
That was beautiful.
Just a
See.
hackneyed message. This guy's corpse is like bleeding.
These two are
Detective
showing each other their asses.
Detective Hot Shit slips on the blood and shits
No.
himself.
And everybody's
No. Get that out of here. Cut that out. Cut that. That's
up, Adam?
After watching that, Oswalt standing in between Art and Scarlet with his eyes really wide open because he's not really sure how to process what he just witnessed, puts his hand on both Scarlet and Art's backs and goes, I need some wine. How about you guys? Let's go get some wine.
Let's get some
no,
drinks.
Oh God, I could go for some wine.
Great.
All right.
Jesus.
Absolutely, yes.
Stuff is really nice here. Well, I guess I'll have some cheese or whatever.
Let's
God,
go.
you guys suck.
Yeah.
We all
right.
leave and the bottle just leave the body.
You leave with like arms around
All
each
our
other.
arms around each other,
Let's go, you force.
and then leave the corpse there.
Four.
It's not our job to clean up a corpse. It wasn't even our job to solve the murder.
But as you guys are leaving, there's one panicked bathhouse worker that's running in like, oh my God!
And Honey
What
comes
happened?
up. Oh,
Imagine the camera pulling out from the scene, right? As the whole party leaves and you can hear the banter getting quieter. Eventually, Honey and Socks, they're playing around in the water. They haven't really given a fuck about what's happened. And then they get up out of the water and go and join once they realize Knack's gone. And then there's just like a slow zoom back onto the body. really close, so it's framed on the body's chest. Frogger jumps up and stares directly into the quote-unquote camera. And that just cuts to black.
Horrifying.
And then,
The end.
inexplicably, when you're back in the tavern, Frogger is just with you.
And we all got drinks, including Frogger.
Hello everyone, welcome to the end of another episode of StumbleQuest. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a weird one. Theme is Struttin from Louie, Zong, and all other music provided by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com. We'll have a new episode up for you on all the platforms in about 2 weeks' time. If you want to check us out on Twitter, we are at StumbleQuest. And if you're looking for a fun place on the internet to hang out full of wonderful people, check out our Discord, link in the description. If you want to know about the show, the people who make it, and the world it takes place in, go to stumblequest.com. And if you think we've earned it, reviews on iTunes help us out a lot, and sharing us with your friends helps us out even more. Like I said at the beginning, this is a weird episode. This is one of those moments where things started to go off the rails, and we just embraced it. So we hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you thought it was entertaining, especially because things continue to get weird. We just kind of lean into it from now on, I think. So I hope you're doing well, I hope you're staying safe, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Okay? Bye-bye.